selected problems on quadratic equations. This is of part 3, selected problems on quadratic equations, part 3 in an advanced level. So we are going to perform few problems which are based upon the quadratic equations under part 3 in an advanced level. So in this regard, the first problem is of, before going to start the first problem, say here the quadratic equation, the gen form of a quadratic equation is of ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So here we are going to perform the first one, that is problem if alpha comma beta are the roots of the quadratic equation, that is px square plus qx plus r equals to 0. So we have to write the quadratic equation whose roots are one is of alpha plus 1 by beta, the other is of beta plus 1 by alpha. So here we have to frame a quadratic equation with these roots. The first root as alpha plus 1 by beta and the second root as beta plus 1 by alpha. But the given quadratic equation is of px square plus qx plus r equals to 0, whose roots are of alpha plus beta. Then now, say here we are going to perform few selected important problems based upon the quadratic equations under the advanced level. So here this is of the problem. So now the solution starts. Under this solution, the given quadratic equation is of, so here as per problem, the given quadratic equation is of px square plus qx plus r equals to 0 is the given quadratic equation. Now, so here let us compare with the gen form of a quadratic equation. The general form of a quadratic equation is of ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, which is the gen form or the general form of a quadratic equation. Then now, by comparing the coefficients, so x square's coefficient in the gen form is of a and the x square coefficient in the given equation is of p. Similarly, x coefficient in the gen form of a quadratic equation is of b, then the x coefficient in the given equation is of q. Similarly, constant is of c, so which is of r. So here by comparing coefficients and as well as the constants of quadratic equation which is in the gen form with the given quadratic equation. So we can write it as a equals to p, b equals to q and c is equals to r. Then now, so we can utilize these values in order to frame a quadratic equation of these roots. But As per the problem, alpha and beta are the roots of this particular given equation. So here, since alpha comma beta are the roots of the given equation, that is px square plus qx plus r equals to 0, hence sum of the roots, so we can write the sum of the roots as sum of the roots can be denoted by means of alpha plus beta, since alpha and beta are the two roots. So here it can be given by means of the formula minus b by a. So here sum indicating by means of alpha plus beta is equals to minus b divided by a, that equals to minus, written as it is, b value. So here a is of p, b is of q and c is of r. Then now, so here let us replace a by means of p, b by means of q and c by means of r. Then now, so here b, so you minus written as it is, and b value is of q overall divided by a by means of p. So in this manner I got alpha plus beta is equals to minus q divided by p. Then now let us go for the sum of the two roots is of minus q by p. Then now let us find out the product of the two roots. Product of the roots, that is alpha into beta, is given by means of c by a. So here alpha into beta equals to c divided by a is equals to, so c is equals to r divided by a equals to p again. So in this manner, so here I got, so alpha into beta, that is alpha beta is equals to r by p. But we have to frame a quadratic equation with these roots. So roots as one as alpha plus 1 by beta as the first root, and the second root as beta plus 1 by alpha. So with these two roots we have to frame a quadratic equation. Now according to problem, the given two roots are, one is alpha plus 1 by beta and second one is beta plus 1 by alpha. So alpha plus 1 by beta is the first root and the second root is of beta plus 1 by alpha is the second root. So here with the help of these two roots we have to frame a new quadratic equation. So here framing a quadratic equation with the roots, one is alpha plus 1 by beta, the other is beta plus 1 by alpha, is x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots is equals to 0 is the formula for framing the quadratic equation with the given roots. Then now let us substitute. Say that implies x square. So here x square is written as it is minus sum. So here sum means we have to add up the roots. The two roots are of, one is of alpha plus 1 by beta, the second one is of beta plus 1 by alpha. So we have to add up sum, we have to add up these two roots and we have to multiply with x plus product, we have to multiply these two roots, then we have to equate it to 0. Then that gives us the new quadratic equation with the roots, that is alpha plus 1 by beta and beta plus 1 by alpha. So now sum, so we have to add up first bracket, that is the first root, alpha plus 1 by beta, plus the second root is of, so beta plus 1 by alpha. So here bracket close into x plus product of the roots. So we have to multiply these two brackets. One is of alpha plus 1 by beta into, so here beta plus 1 by alpha, so is equals to 0. Then now that implies x square minus, so I am going to remove the small brackets inside the square brackets, alpha plus 1 by beta plus beta plus 1 by alpha, square bracket close, into x plus, we have to multiply these two. So here in order to multiply these two brackets, so here I want to write within the square bracket. Then now, so first of all we have to multiply entire second bracket with alpha, then entire second bracket with 1 by beta. Then now, so alpha into second bracket completely, that is beta plus 1 by alpha, then now plus 1 by beta into second bracket completely, beta plus 1 by alpha, so bracket close is equals to 0. So here that implies x square minus, so here the denominator is of 1 and here also the denominator is of 1. Then let us take the LCM of 1, beta, 1 and alpha. So here LCM is of alpha and beta, that is alpha beta. Then now, so here numerator alpha is written as it is, one number of times it is of 1 alpha beta times. So alpha beta, so here plus 1 into, so here beta and beta gets cancelled, only alpha is left over, plus, so here beta written as it is into 1 number of times is alpha beta times, plus numerator 1 is written as it is, alpha and alpha gets cancelled, beta number of times. Plus, so here within the bracket we have to multiply entire bracket by means of alpha, alpha with beta and alpha with 1 by alpha, 1 by beta with beta and 1 by beta with 1 by alpha. Then now the next logical step will be of alpha into beta is alpha beta plus alpha into 1 by alpha. So here alpha into 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta into beta. So here 1 by beta into beta plus 1 by beta must be multiplied with 1 by alpha. So we will be getting 1 by beta into 1 by alpha, bracket close, is equals to 0. So whereas here denominator alpha and the numerator alpha will be gets cancelled and the denominator beta and the numerator beta will be gets cancelled. So in this manner, so I will be getting the next logical step as